A 17th century witch reincarnates into modern day New York City to steal souls and raise some hell. And at one point she grows 4 extra boobies. Sultry salutations, my salty sweeties. Your horror host who matters most, back again with another revolting revisit from my first year reviews. This time around, we crunch back into the 1986 witchy wonder, Necropolis. Abraxas, let's conjure up that sleaze docket and see what this soggy serving has in store for us.
We have 9 dead bodies, 5 cups blood, 4 cups ectoplasm, 14 naked breasts, gratuitous satanic dancing, gratuitous stalking play, gratuitous motorcycle montagerie. It was all a dream fake-out cliché. Voodoo doll stabbery, sacrificial knife to the throat, crucifix to the chest, switchblade to the wrist, gunshot to the arm, implied self-inflicted gunshot to the head, cross to the head, cross backstabbery, cross to the chest, cross decapitation, cross impalement, cross to the belly, knife severed hand, slash throat blood suckery, psychic ear hemorrhage, psychic homophobia, psychic sexy talk, psychic prostitute toss, psychic knife heating, aggressive self-harm encouragement, aggressive murder encouragement, aggressive towel removal, head soul goo seepage, head soul goo lickery, magically exploded padlock, magic ring flesh branding, magic extra boob growth, 80s synth rock, giant 80s hair, extreme Jersey prostitutes, sacrificial knife fondling, 1 giant mole, and magical boob soul goo feeding frenzy.
Now, even if you've never seen this one, the story of Necropolis is one you've most likely heard before. A witch from the past returns to a more modern time that no longer believes in magic and monsters and wreaks havoc upon an unsuspecting population. Sounds a lot like Hocus Pocus, or even Warlock. But Necropolis beat both of them to the home video market, and had a lot more stalking play to boot. Sorry. So what's the skinny here? Eva, in an attempt to raise her demon god, or Satan, or whatever, kills a bride on her wedding day. An angry mob of unwashed colonizers rises up to put her down, but not before she promises that she will return someday. Immediately, we skip to 1980s New York City, where Eva's got a brand new sexy pixie cut, a bitchin' motorbike, and a rockin' synth theme song. Rock and rock. We got the music. Rock and rock. We're turning into gold. Rock and rock. We got the new and the old. Rock and rock. We got the lift that makes it today. Now, in the world of Necropolis, reincarnation isn't a single-player activity. Turns out, whole groups of bastards skip through time together. I'm guessing this was less of a creative choice and more of an effort to cut half as many paychecks, but I digress. Eva hits the streets, and using her abilities of knowing and exploiting a person's deepest fears, she kills randos so she can extract and devour their sticky secretion souls. The dipshit police get involved and clumsily fail upwards through the case. We get a few dance numbers, a little gore, and a couple of scenes where Eva grows twice as many tatas as the Martian prostitute in Total Recall. I mean, I make the obvious comparisons with this one to Hocus Pocus, but the only way that that movie is showing 6 tatas is if we count up all 3 Sanderson sisters, and it's the porn parody version. But why does Eva cast the sexy boob magic at all? Well, It's so she can breastfeed the soul goo to her undead army, of course. How the hell else is she gonna show her devotion to Satan, or the weird human-alien hybrid thing from Alien Resurrection? Of course, there's a group of people out to stop Eva from whatever the fuck her plan is. Reverend Henry, the man who runs the community center and helps runaway youths. Billy, the tough-as-a-wet paper towel New York cop who gets roped into a string of murders that just all happen to be caused by Eva. And then there's Dawn, a reporter who gets caught up in the middle of it all and becomes the de facto female love interest for Billy. It's a movie in the 80s. There's a woman and a man. They're gonna fuck at some point. Anyway, we then tossed in a prostitute who may or may not have been the inspiration for Mona Lisa Saperstein.
I put out, baby. I've been putting out since I was 12. Ain't no Johns out tonight.
We're done. You're awesome, and I don't even usually like Puerto Rican chicks.
Eventually, our cast of moronic do-gooders triumph, catching up to Eva and putting her away for good with a couple of sticks lashed together. Apparently, Eva's one weakness is a lowercase letter T.
Next house we'll do a capital T to show them we really mean business.
But it's an 80s horror movie, so naturally, the bad girl has to come back. Only this time, Billy cuts her hand off, and they blow up the building. Actually, the story ends with a smoldering, disembodied hand crawling all the fuck away across Brooklyn to throttle a post-coital Dawn and take over her body while Billy is in the shower washing off his own sticky mess. And we get one of my absolute favorite horror tropes: evil makes regular folks sexy, sexy. Necropolis really is not good. The camera work isn't anything special, the dialogue is laughable and it's delivered horribly, the plot is barely present, and the special effects are hilariously ridiculous the few times they're actually used. Also, most of the cast is fairly bad to incredibly terrible. The worst offender is definitely Billy the cop, who sounds like his dialogue coach was a bootleg copy of The Party at Kitty and Studs.
Girl like you at this time of night?
I
No
always
way.
get this subway at
Nah,
this
you
time
come
of
home
night.
with me.
Well, hell, even if I win, say, $500. Stop right there. Just stop right there. I'm just gonna go and play.
Although the one guy doing a terrible impression of Paul Lynde definitely deserves special recognition too.
It's suicide, honey. All right, the dead bodies are my business. Okay, Rev, baby? It's too late to save this soul. He died of a big, bad heart attack, okay?
Hiya, fella. Glad to see you. Put her there.
You know your uncle.
But I have such a personal weakness for the film, I'm willing to look past most of the movie's shortcomings. And there are a lot of shortcomings. I don't know what else to say. I absolutely love Eva. She's sexy, she's devious, she's motivated. She uses your deepest fears to destroy you. She gets shit done. Compare that to the god-awful reboot / sequel / massive pile of sick dog plop they sprayed all over the sidewalk in 2019, and the original's quality skyrockets. Though I would actually say a scorching case of herpes would be preferable to watching that movie again.
I will end you all. And me, husband, this is but the beginning of me. My rebirth. These lands shall forever be blessed and cursed. Blessed by my God and cursed by all those who dare cross them. With his sacrifice, we say so.
Now, since the original review hit the channel, Leanne Baker has become a bit of a fascination for me. Hence, the Leanne Baker Challenge of featuring all 7 movies she starred in before leaving Hollywood altogether. I'm still working on that project, and it's become quite painful considering I'm randomly viewing them as I find them, and they're coming to me in order of most to least screen time for Leanne. Not to mention the fact that Necropolis and Breeders are the best I've seen so far, which should really speak to the dreadful quality of everything else. But I made the challenge, and I will see that challenge through. A little teaser for you all. I've got one more Leanne Baker review scheduled for this year, but I believe my sources have tracked down those last couple of films. If all goes to plan, I'll actually be able to finish the challenge in 2027. Alrighty, so what's my recommendation? Well, that's a little tricky. I personally love this one, but I totally understand why other people will hate it. So view this one with some serious trepidation, kiddies. Even though I know I'm definitely going to be in the minority here, I would absolutely love more people to join me in adding this one to their list of guilty pleasure movies. Please let me know in the comments if you're an Eva stan like me. And with that rusty return rebend, it's time to say farewell, my feculent fiends. And until I bring up some more mucked up morsels, this is your sleazy slimeball Sugarpants. See you in your dreams.
That witch did it. She's the one that done it. I told him not to go with her. She's a witch.